When I met with Aung San Suu Kyi and discussed with her, I certainly got the impression from her she sees Burma as a Bamar-Buddhist country with minorities, and that focus, and then that shapes everything that her whole approach and other people's approach is shaped from that starting point. That is in 2012. I had three meetings with her in 2012, and been meeting IDPs, people who have been fleeing military attacks. And what struck me about in the visit in early 2012 is the intensity. It's usually that a lot of IDPs that you meet, they heard fighting was happening, they were near it, and they ran away first. But in 2012, people didn't have that chance. So a much larger proportion of the IDPs that I met and spoke with had directly witnessed and experienced human rights violations. It was much more intense. And I was trying to explain that to Aung San Suu Kyi, but she cut me off and saying, oh, they're all as bad as each other, basically, which I was quite surprised at. So then when we tried to sort of follow up on that a bit, that's when I did understand that, her perception of the country is as a Bamar-Buddhist country with minorities and not the other way around. And that was clearly informing. So when she was talking about the relationships with ethnic people, she said, oh, we have very good relationships with ethnic political parties. They always do what we want. And that's how she saw it, the relationship, as one where they did what she wanted them to do. In that meeting, there were a few things she said then when we were concerned, because the root cause of the problem is, the original coup in '62 happened relating to concerns about devolution that the military had, and that, addressing the whole crisis in the country, you have to address the legitimate concerns and experiences that ethnic people have had at the hands of central governments and the military, not just the military, but central governments as well, and the discrimination they faced. And in our discussions with her, we didn't feel that she really understood that at all. She didn't get it, and she didn't want to sort of hear much about it either. She didn't really understand their situation and their experience and what they've been through. And we were encouraging her, for example, to go to the IDP camps where displaced Rohingya were, and to see for herself what's going on and the situation there, which she refused to do.